Good morning, everybody. How are you all? How are you all today? SubaruSteve here, folks. I am happy to be here this morning going live. Let me turn that down a little bit, but just want to welcome you to the shocking truth as I see it today, particularly regarding Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I got a couple things happening at the same time right now as I try some new things. I have a touchscreen laptop to my right here, and provided, there we are, it says live. Let's see, is it live or is it Memorex? There we go, the live's coming up. And if I can see chat, it'll be really amazing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be really cool to be able to chat with everybody right now? I think it would. I hope you do too. But we'll find out in a second as we keep going here. I'm going to give that a like. Give me at least one thumbs up, right? Okay, let's see here. I'll keep watching the chat. I'll keep glancing over there. Today, I am again talking about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, missing teenager out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, on what I call the shocking truth as I see it today. And I'd like to invite each and every one of you, if you'd be so kind, to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. It shows you care, right? And as most of you know, I've been going live every day for over 13 years on YouTube, and I just broke the routine. Yeah, I know it's sad to some of you, but I had to break the routine, folks. Something just was missing, and I'm trying to get back to the organic roots that I was born and raised with back in the day. Yeah, BID back in the day. Today, though, I want to talk about everything Sebastian Rogers as I see it today, especially now that he's missing in action after a trip to, I saw a heart go up. Thank you. I see it again. Leave a chat. But he went missing, and I learned this today, and I was surprised after a trip to the bowling alley. Now, I know most of us have all heard about the Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse. I think that was his last supper where he got a steak, hopefully. But today I discovered some new stuff. Let me just bring this up. All right. First, I'm going to start with a video that comes from On Patrol. And this was done, I want to say, a month or two into Sebastian's disappearance. So we're just going to get right into this, folks. And Barbie, hey, how are you? Barbie, you're looking great today. I hope you feel as good as you look. I truly do. But this case is not only so sad, it's got to be, we've got to figure out what happened here. But let's check this out, and we'll keep on moving forward here. Nope. Every time. There we go.
Tennessee teenager.
On patrol.
In the early morning hours of February 26, 2024, 15-year-old Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers disappeared from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. That's about 20 miles north of Nashville. He's not been seen or heard from since. And Sebastian is now the subject of an Amber Alert. Joining us now is Sebastian's mom.
Now, I have not seen this interview, and it's been over a year and a half. The young man's been missing. This is his biological mother, and I'm trying to watch this with open eyes that, you know, she may very well be innocent in this. She was wearing a missing Sebastian t-shirt in this, but you know what? Each of us have to look at it with a different set of eyes and try to understand things that we might not have been able to a year ago, right? Well, check this out.
Katie Crowder. Katie, thanks for being with us under what must be very difficult circumstances. First of all, how are you and your family holding up?
Now, this is a year old.
I would say that this isn't a tragedy that we would wish anyone to ever experience. We're keeping our faith, and we're praying every day that we're going to find Sebastian.
What's the latest on the search?
So law enforcement is exploring any and all possibilities. They're communicating daily with us about updates and the statuses. We have faith that...
Did she just say they're updating her daily? Daily updates and statuses? I wonder what that was about. Daily updates?
All the law enforcement agencies involved are doing everything that they can, and we're going to find Sebastian and bring him home.
We know the most important thing right now is to get the word out about Sebastian. What would you like our viewers to know about your son?
Sebastian, he is high functioning autistic.
She was fake.
He
It
loves
seemed fake. It
animals.
seems rehearsed.
He loves video games. He loves fishing. You're so goofy. He's typically a very, very sweet boy. He can be quite temperamental, though, if he's overstimulated or if he's stressed out. He has a unique run. He runs like the Naruto anime character. When he's excited, he likes to dab.
Now, that's an important tip there. If you ever see a young man that looks like Sebastian running like the Naruto characters, they run with their arms behind their back as if they were jet wings. But if you see somebody that looks like Sebastian running like that, what other sign do you need, right?
Questions out there watching, what would you like to say to your son?
I would say, Bubba, we love you. We all love you so much. Wherever you are, just know that we are not going to stop. We're going to keep searching. We're going to find you.
Are you still searching, Katie Proudfoot, Chris Proudfoot? Are you folks really actively still looking? Because we don't know. And we're really honestly, sincerely trying to find out what happened to him. And if you're innocent, as I could see you being innocent, right? You're innocent until proven guilty. If you're innocent, let us help. Give us information. Let us know you haven't heard anything from law enforcement in who knows how many days, weeks, or months. Engage us so that we help you help him, right? We're going to find out. I'm sorry, I get a little upset when I start really getting my heart into this.
I'm going to bring you home. And if you ever get an opportunity, find a phone, find a safe adult, call 911. But I'd also like to ask our community to please keep searching your properties. Keep sharing his flyer. If you know something or you see something, please say something. Call the law enforcement immediately.
Now, she's challenging everybody out there, family and friends of hers, if you know something or you saw something or you see something, call law enforcement, right? For those of you who don't know, there's a $500,000 reward being offered for either where he is or who's responsible for his disappearance. $500,000 still sitting there.
We're going to do everything we can to help find him.
Thank you.
Now, let's take a good look at Sebastian. He's 15 years old,
16 now,
120 pounds, with light brown hair and brown eyes and wears glasses. If you've seen Sebastian or know anything about his disappearance, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678.
You know, that to me, it's still amazing to me that in this day of technology and accessible free information and I look at this case every Tuesday. I look at it throughout the week as well a couple times, but every Tuesday I devote myself into going online and looking to learn more. Now this came up and I saw this morning and for the first time, this says 22724, but for the first time I noticed a special agent's name from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. And by the way, I got to give them props. I started following their Facebook stream of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and I can see what they're doing. And every now and then I go in there and put a photo of Sebastian's poster, of this poster, in there to make sure it's staying in the algorithms. But Special Agent Bobby Simmons, all of you out there who wondered if you call the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, if you want an anonymity, that who would you call and ask for without giving your name or phone number, right? Who would you call and ask for? Well, I've got a phone number and a name, and that's Special Agent Bobby Simmons with the TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. His phone number is 615-451-3838. One more time, 615-451-3838. Special Agent Bobby Simmons with the TBI. I think it's important to bring that up, right? And we go into the next screen here, and I had this one. I wanted to talk about using Google AI mode. Now, I've been doing that a lot. Some people know a lot about Google AI mode, and some people don't know anything about Google AI mode, right? So what I'm going to show you is if you go to Google, I'm just going to bring up a blank screen. You go to Google and you type in on your Google search, SubaruSteve. That's fitting, right? And it's going to show the things, all the thing that's related to Subaru, Steve, and me, and anybody else named Subaru, Steve, or Steve Subaru, and Subaru dealerships, yada, yada, yada. But a lot of my stuff is there. There's pages and pages of it. But if you hit AI mode, get in the habit of doing this because there's so much more information. Now, all I typed in was Subaru Steve. I hit AI mode. And the reason I'm showing you this is to correlate it with Sebastian Rogers and the Shocking Truth. So just real quickly, you can ask anything, but it's going to start giving you all these results that I'm married with 2 daughters and 2 grandsons. That's a fact. First time I saw that. But AI mode keeps taking data, extrapolating data from different sources. Did I say that word, extrapolating? Data from different sources and merging them in, right? I've been calling for somebody to create a special app for missing children. Well, I would say to you this, AI is already working on special apps for different things like missing children, right? Stick with me there. Also talks about me being an Uber Lyft driver in the Hampton Roads area, shares stories and observations from his time on the road. Anyways, that's that. It's not about me today. It's about Sebastian. So let me close that out right now. We go back to this AI mode on Sebastian Rogers and a ton of information here. Flashlights, the green hoodie thing, search efforts, and more. And you can ask anything you want of AI and it will tell you, right? So let's move on to the next screen. Now, again, looking at AI mode, it does say that Sebastian Rogers with autism went missing from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee on February 26, 2024. He actually disappeared on the 25th. He was not seen after his mother put him to bed around 8 or 9 o'clock on Sunday the 25th. Now, she did hear him a bump in the night, right? Check this out. On the last night, on the evening of February 25th, Sebastian's mother, Katie Proudfoot, said that she and Sebastian spent time together, including a trip to the bowling alley. Has anybody else been talking about the bowling alley? I haven't. Don't think I've heard a thing about the bowling alley. Later that night, Proudfoot claimed she heard a loud bang from Sebastian's room. He called out that he was okay, and she told him to go to bed. High-functioning autistic child, bump in the night, claims he's okay, and we just say go to bed. Next morning, she wakes up sadly, and he's missing. Missing without a trace, vanished without his cell phone. All of his shoes, clothes, phones, and money were still at the house. The only item missing, didn't catch this one before, the only item missing was a small yellow flashlight. All of his shoes, clothes, phone, and money were still at the house. The only item missing was a small yellow flashlight. Well, hopefully he had underclothes on, and hopefully he had pajamas on, and hopefully they're missing. Because if they're in the home, I do not for 1 second believe he walked away naked. Naked and Afraid, that's a completely different show. This is not naked, but it's definitely afraid, right? I can only imagine what he's thinking right now. At 16, a year and a half. You know, I have I have 2 grandsons. The youngest is 7. And we spent so much time together when he was 1, 2, 3, and into his 4th year. And then my daughter married, and now they have a happy family life. But I've talked to him. He comes over every Friday night. We play a game of chess. And at 7 years old, soon to be 8, I query his mind. I ask, hey, do you remember when we went to the parakeet aviary at Hunt Club Farm when you were 3 or 4? He doesn't remember. At 7 or 8, you see so much life he's living right now and learning to type and learning to talk and learning to walk, learning to ride bikes and roller skates and skateboards and who knows, soon to be surfboards. He's learned to fish. He's learned to play chess. He's got so much going on in these last 3 years, 4, 5, 6, and 7, that he doesn't remember those priceless years to his grandfather. But that's okay. I videoed some of them. Don't know where I was going with that other than no child is going to run out of their room without their money or if they have a cell phone, their cell phone. I don't go anywhere without my phone. Do you? When's the last time you went somewhere without your cell phone? I don't mean 15 or 20 minutes away. I mean like 3, 4, 5 hours. Movie theaters don't count. You got it in your pocket. Going to the next slide here. This one I typed in Sebastian Rogers, and I just went to short videos, and then I thought, where does this all stuff come from? Look at all the short videos on people, TikTok, YouTube, Ohio Technical College. Gotta look at that one. I didn't see this before on News Nation. Let's see what this is about. Oh, nope. Threat secured, but I'm not going to do that. But just a ton of information out here. Oh, by the way, for those of you my age, when you click on something and it says, oops, click here. Don't click there. Just back up like you just saw me do and move on. Don't click through stuff needlessly. Why? Who said that? You said it. I thought you thought it. You thought why? Why not click through? Because that's how viruses will get into your computer, into your laptop, into your iPads, into your cell phones. Who knows? Into your hat, right? Don't click through if you want to retire one day. Clicking through could cost you all yours. Look at all this stuff, right? People talking about Sebastian, court hearing regarding Betty Bullhorn. If you don't know who Betty Bullhorn is, look her up. And JLR investigates, and Dolly here in the 757. He lives over in Chesapeake. YouTube, Facebook Nation. I mean, it's Dog, the bounty hunter. I don't know what he's done or doing now, other than he got credit in the beginning, and he's, I mean, this is a while back. Look at all the videos. Man, I'm not going to do all that. We keep going down, but there's just so much more information. I originally was looking for the green tea video that you might have seen a little earlier that I showed that. I just think it's adorable. He's a normal kid. He's a normal 15, 16-year-old autistic child. More results. Look at that. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Moving right along. I don't know why I came back to this. I think I was just pulling up a poster. That poster. Oh, I clicked on this, the TBI Newsroom, March 15th, 2024. Updated February 25th, 2025. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months since we've heard anything from the TBI regarding this case. Somebody help me. What is going on here? They put on here what we know. That morning, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office did a missing persons report to begin. Efforts to locate Sebastian, a TBI endangered child alert, was pushed out and was then elevated to a statewide Amber Alert, which is still active. The TBI special agents from multiple units, which we never got names for, at least for me until today. Bobby Simmons, right? I'm going to go back and double check that. But I mean, here's the whole story. If you want to read it from what the Tennessee Bureau investigation updated 7 or 8 months ago, go check that out. Let's see. Don't want that. Don't want that. And then back said, well, what if we're afraid to call the Sumner County Sheriff's Department, or we worry about contacting the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation because they're a state-run and funded agency. Even though they're federal, they are state-run and operated. And those who have relatives in Tennessee, because like Kentucky, they're a very closely knit network of family and friends, right? I've heard allegations that Chris Proudfoot may know somebody in the sheriff's department that may be a good friend. So does that help, or does that aid or hinder the investigation? I don't know. I'm hoping somebody else does. But to my point here, if you don't feel comfortable talking to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation or the Sumner County Sheriff's Department, I highly recommend this, and I have no reason to say you'll get burned by contacting the FBI. No, not even if you're complicit in this and you want to turn state's evidence to the FBI. They will provide you anything that they can in order to make the right things happen to the right people. And if you're the first one stepping up and holding your hand up, you're doing the first right thing out of everybody involved. Think about that for a minute. You want to talk to the FBI, you go to their website. It's fbi.gov, very easy, fbi.gov, right? This page pops up. And I like to show people that where you want to go on here right away, you can submit a tip, right? But first, let's go. I want to show this, Most Wanted. Click on Most Wanted. These are 10 most wanted fugitives. You have fugitives, terrorists, kidnappings, missing persons, parental kidnapping, seeking info, ECAP, and more. Indian country and VICAP. But right now, I'm going to click on kidnap. Now, last week I clicked on this and Sebastian was right on the top row. And there he is. He's still there on top, which makes me think, because this is not in alphabetical order, it makes me think there's more activity taking place, both in the FBI and online. That all the AI programs that are out there, and I'm going to try to bring this home, right? All the AI programs that are out there are now communicating with each other, and we're seeing movement in places we never saw it before. I sure didn't. I didn't know about the bowling alley, right? What else did I not know about? There's something else I didn't know about either. But again, folks, don't let this case grow old. Anything new here? September 4th, 2025, featured news item. September 4th. So that's less than a month ago. The FBI has been active in this case, right? Or a month ago. Leading information, the reward. And then it talks about another person. I don't know how. September 23rd was another thing. Then we go back to FBI. Rogers has ties to Clarksville, Tennessee. Sebastian Drake Rogers was last seen February 25th in the Stafford Court in Hendersonville, Tennessee. He was wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants, and black square frame glasses. Now, wait a minute. His mother said the only thing missing, no clothes, no cell phone, the only thing missing was a yellow flashlight. Wouldn't that lead you to believe the glasses were still home, or were they missing as well? And if they were home, thoughts of concern? Sebastian has medical conditions, including autism, that may impair his ability to return safely without assistance. Folks, if you want to contact the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, their phone number's on the FBI page. If you want to contact the TBI, their number's on the FBI page. You can also contact your local FBI office or the nearest American embassy or consulate. Why? Because there's also speculation that maybe Sebastian has been trafficked out of the country. Now, if that's the case, I propose to you that in this new day of modern technology, that these AI programs will be communicating nationally, globally as well. And if Sebastian holds his hand up this year, next year, maybe when he's 19 or 20, everything will come full circle and we'll know what happened. So if you think, if trafficking was what this case was about and he's been moved out of the country and you're involved in that, oh, I can't wait till we find out. I can't wait, because I'll put you on blast every chance I get. And I hope everybody else does too. All right, folks, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. I'm rambling. I went a little longer than normal. It's because I haven't been live every day. I hope to do what I would call a production video sometime in the near future. Did I miss anything over here? Barbie, if you're still there, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and liking, caring, subscribing, all of that kind of stuff. Comment. I'd love to reach comments. I try to reply to those accordingly. Sharing, liking, subscribing, and visit the space website I've got built right now about SubaruSteve.com. I keep the lights on for Sebastian every Tuesday. That's what this is all about today. Green for him. It's the green team. These are two of the green team here in the Virginia Beach area looking out for him. And I hope that you'll do something, no matter how small, something good and positive that might bring us more information as to what happened to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Maybe it's as small as hitting that share button right now, or the subscribe button that's, I believe it's right down there. I believe it's right over here, but it's right over here by the corner of my, I'm almost touching it. You see it right there? I'm going to hit it. There. That's all you got to do to subscribe, folks. High five and out. I am SubaruSteve and the 757, wishing you the best that the best can be.